A reminder, fans, we hope to come and join us for trading card day. First 10,000 fans from the arena will receive a trading card pack. Arrive early to the fan zone and get them signed by the next city dancer.
Big fans, if you're still looking for tickets to upcoming home games, visit the ticket booth or the team's website for availability. Select games are still available. Please be sure to be at our next home game in fans. The first 10,000 fans will get their own big ticket. Be sure to arrive early.
Just a reminder, folks, the big thing to be here for a figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot.
The National Basketball Association and many Roughnecks want to make you a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, eye contact, using improper language or gestures, and drinking.
Thanks for joining 2K Sports for NBA action this Sunday afternoon. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Grant. These are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court, and it's Black in at the point guard position. Bane with it. Wagner with a screen on MP. From behind the arc. Bane, no good. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Bane. Pass to Banchero. The three ball. On target from range.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Outside Carter. Now Bane. For three. And another three for Orlando.
And how about Desmond Bane? Among the most accurate shooters in the world.
Out left to the wing. Hart with a screen on Bane. MP, the pass to Hart. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Back to Banchero. Carter, a screen on Hart. Banchero surveys. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Hart. Banchero no good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And Davis gets it to go.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
For Orlando, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report.
Well, when MP gets in the open floor on the break like that, watch out.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Bane, the pass to Wagner. Carter, a screen on Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. That one falls.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And he comes up with a bucket. MP's got 6. Orlando has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And the bucket is good.
Well, he's got the hot hand, and he's scoring with confidence right now.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. And they've been quite the story in the NBA this season, stringing together 22 wins in a row and looking for more.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Outside for Davis. Another shot. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, just look at the numbers for Towns. He's been amongst the league leaders in offensive rebounds a few times.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, "We're talking about a 6'10" wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with." Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Davis. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, BA, it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. Well, you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Black. Here's Bataze, and Bataze throws it down.
And BA, he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
It's stolen by MP. They set the pick. Pass to Diawara. No one near him. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Robinson with a steal. Fast break. Here comes New York. And that one's good for Brunson.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Outside Bain. Takes a three. Hits the trifecta. Bain's got 10 points in the game.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Diawara passes to Davis. Rebounded by Suggs. The Magic have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Pass to Bataze from outside the arc. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
Lets it go. Suggs, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Pass to Carter. Back to Suggs. Brunson against Bain. Clock at 6. Here's Suggs. The three is up. Can't get it to drop.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Bataze. Bain surveying the D. The three from Suggs. No good there. And so it's MP making things happen for the Knicks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. He's checked in for New York. MP comes in for Alvarado, then for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Wagner, and Black subbed in for Carter. Jalen Brunson is out there with MP. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Towns in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Here's Wagner. 15 in his last outing. They double team Wagner. Down low. Orlando moving the ball around. The three from Suggs. The Knicks with the rebound.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
For the Knicks, Hart's checked in for Robinson, and it's Anunoby in for McBride. And a change for the Magic. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Suggs. Wagner for three. Orlando again missing. Knicks leading by 9, and the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
And Carroll with a screen on MP. Here's Bane. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Orlando making a switch here. Suggs is checked in.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Outside Bane. Over Anunoby. Orlando again missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Bane, no good.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Brunson passes to Towns. From the stripe, it's rebounded by Wagner.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Suggs finds Wagner. Now here's Bane. Back to Wagner. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Batase's checked in for Orlando. Orlando shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Hart with a screen on Suggs. Davis, the pass to Hart. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Hart's got his second basket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now here's Suggs. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Over Brunson. And the basket by Bane.
Well, when Bane gets going, he can be a problem for defenses. He'll become a real force on the offensive end.
Screen by Hart. And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the long J. Davis has got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Outside Bane. Over Brunson. Bane, no good.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Magic trail by 13. To the paint. Here's Suggs. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on MP.
Well, each year, Suggs comes on a little stronger, and he has really improved his efficiency.
So for the Magic, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batase, and Banchero subbed in for Wagner.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you guys.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Bane. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Bane's got 16 points now.
Well, he's a bona fide 20-point-per-game scorer. Desmond Bane's been terrific tonight. I'd keep going to him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Inside. It's stolen by Hart. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Banchero. Paolo Banchero flushing it home.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of this game. Lets it go from deep. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And so it's New York, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Orlando 46.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the New York Knicks.
Some teams say they're going to attack the paint. These guys are just doing it, and you see the result.
I know, that's music to your ears, and they need to keep playing that tune.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was their offensive catalyst in the first half, working hard to get the whole team involved.
Well, when you have a guy that spreads it around like that, it confuses the defense. Who do you guard?
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. And it's Black in at the point guard. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Bane with the hops.
Here's Davis. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Bane. To the inside. Pulls it. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Banchero's got 15.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And he's got his 4th free throw of the game.
Defensive foul.
That free throw good from Davis.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Banchero outside. He buries it from 3. He's got 18.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
MP shot is off. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Orlando. 8-point game. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. And they've got a lot of road games ahead. That's game 2 of 7 on this trip. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's MP. New York again can't hit.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
And it's time now to look at who in this rookie class shot the best field goal percentage over the last month. MP, number 1.
I mean, he's shooting like a seasoned player right now. It has to be exciting for the coaching staff to see him excelling like this.
Knocks down the triple.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Wagner finds Carter. And here's Black. The 3 from Bain. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Davis. Shoots from 12. That one's wide left. Magic trail by 5. Here's Banchero. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Davis, the pass to Anunoby. MP outside to the middle. The kick out to Brunson. Fires the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Knicks lead 67-61.
Bain against Davis. And Carroll with a screen on Anunoby. Black, right side. Let's go with a 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
And Black wants to keep getting better as a shooter. Draining shots like this will certainly help his confidence.
Towns on a screen. MP, the pass to Towns. Towns owning it inside.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
69-64.
Banchero against Hart. Unloads from 13. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Davis. Great D that time from Bain.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Outside Bain. There's the 3. Counted from distance. Bain's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, that's Bain's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. The Knicks have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Davis, the pass to Hart. Outside for Davis. Back to Hart. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. 6 points for Josh Hart.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
The 3 from Bain. Offensive board.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Well, just doing an excellent job defensively. Using his body to disrupt the shot and then get control of the loose ball.
Suggs finds Banchero. Now Bain, covered by MP. And Bain with the 3. Bain's got 11 in the second half.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Back to Hart. MP outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for New York.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor.
Substitution on the court. Franz Wagner.
Well, looking at Franz Wagner, is there any particular thing you'd like to see him evolve?
Yeah, B.A., I'd say the three-point shooting. He's not bashful about taking them, but he needs more of them to go in. If he can do that, good luck guarding him.
The Knicks have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's MP. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Brunson in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. On the wing, Bane. Wagner for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that playoff with a dunk.
Black outside Bane. And Carroll with a screen on Brunson. Really left him alone that time. Bane's got 30 points.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this and fast.
Brunson against Bane. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
And here's MP from outside. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now an 8-point New York lead.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Here's Banchero. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Davis, that's good.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Banchero outside. Back to Black. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Oh, no good.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Another one falls. Amazing.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. For the Knicks, Hart comes in for Robinson, and it's Anunoby in for McBride. Then for Orlando, Bataze comes in for Wagner, and it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
Thanks for that, Allie. Payne outside. Takes a 3. Hart with a rebound. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 19-5 run.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Suggs outside. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the rim.
Towns a screen on Bane. Launches it from deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Bataze, and Black subbed in for Suggs.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Knicks.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
No luck on that one. Great D that time from Wagner. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's Black. Pass to Bain. Wagner outside to stop the run. Hart pulls it in. And now the Knicks on the break. And MP throws it down.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
MP, you've talked about wanting to string some wins together and also the need for your team to have a strong rebounding presence. What's your take after tonight's efforts?
And we can't wait to see you once again.
Well, we won. Obviously, that's more important. As far as rebounding, that's really about a long-term commitment, and that starts with me. I say I had a mediocre night on the glass. I could do more for sure.
And you will. Thank you, MP.
Yeah, you bet on that.
BA, over to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you later.